Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Siriman Hayobami Ojewe, your real estate broker domiciled in Lagos, Nigeria. Please ignore the noise in the background. Just listen to the message. So sorry. Please bear with the audio. And right now, this video is going to be talking about the newest property in town with a good discount. In a bid to make real estate affordable to so many persons, we are launching one of our newest properties, and it is domiciled in Ikola Command Alagbado. In my previous video, I've talked about this property, but why you need to jump on this offer is because it comes with a discount, and it is just 5 million naira discount on any of the property you are buying from us now during the season. So for my Muslim brothers and sisters, to so many persons during this Easter period, this is the best time for you to jump on this offer. This is the best time to buy this property because you're going to be getting bounteous gifts aside from the discounts you're going to be getting from this property.
Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè, adúpẹ́ yìí lóògùn agbẹ́yìnga ṣe ń lọ́ba. Bọ́ọ̀ bá tiẹ̀ ní o dúpẹ́, yìí torí lẹ́ni kò tọ́pẹ́. Wọ́n ti bá àwọn kan lẹ́jọ́ sùn lálẹ́ àná. Wọn ò jí. Ìmí ìjí sí mọ́ṣúárì. Ìmí ìjí sọ síríìtù. A máa pe màmá kò ṣeé pè. Dádì ò máa rọ́wọ́ gbé. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n dìde, o gbọ́wọ́, o gbẹ́sẹ̀, o tún má ti ké o fi sí eyebrow wà ń bẹ lipstick ń ké. O tún wá débi láyé àtàlàfíà, ṣó yẹ kó o dúpẹ́ àbí ò yẹ? Olúwa gbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa. Ìta wá ṣe lénìyàn yìí lè ṣe. Bí ò bá ṣe pé Olúwa ń kọ́lé náà, àwọn tó ń kọ́ ń ṣe lásán. Torí pé ẹ ti ṣe foundation ẹ̀ fún wa, ẹ ti kọ́, ẹ ti yanjú ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí àtúndúpẹ́ wa gbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa. Kò wá rí gbogbo àwọn tó ra ilẹ̀ tó ra ilé níbí yìí o, má jọ kábàámọ̀ o. Wọ́n ní òṣòwò.
We have been planning this event and we are here today live and direct. We give God all the glory. I want to specially thank our brand ambassador seated here, Mama Rainbow. The journey started about 5 years ago and it's been plus. Our mother in Israel, Captain Idowu Phillips, she celebrated her 80th birthday last year. So this year she's going to turn 81. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let me thank our ambassador here. We have Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. He facilitated our trip to Turkey. We took about 33 of our consultants to Turkey for an annual trip. 2 years ago we went to Dubai, but last year Turkey. So this year the game is on for everybody. Something came into my mind when we were singing the other time. The guy sang a song, he said, Nigbakon. That says that at a time, and something said, these people singing, dancing today, some of them at a time, they would actually remember today for good. That at a time, they will also have their companies. There's going to be a time you are going to have your own industry. Just the way we are now today. Some years back, we started AgView 13 years ago. But before starting AgView, we were just like you. So at a time that your own life too will be what? You'll be addressing, large gatherings, you are handling workshops, going for conferences all over the world. You fly business class anywhere you want to go. You enjoy yourself, anywhere. You go to business lounge and then have the best of time. The Spirit just dropped it into my mind. At that point, I told him, I quickly shared it with him that at the time. So, but you have to walk to that level. It doesn't. I remember when I met her, we met at the gate there about 2 years ago. And I remember she brought so many people. And today, everything we told her then, she can see everything. She has bought in several of our estates and she has brought so many, over 30 people in the last 2 years. and she's happy that she invested with Agview Investment Limited. Some of our friends that she introduced to some companies today, they are but thank God the Lord it don't go. But she's happy, and she's happily, ready to be here. Anytime, anything we do, you see her there. I saw her last week, celebrating with me my birthday. Thank you very much, man. She's Bolaren. We have Mr. Pius. He's an elder statesman in Agview Investment Limited. He's a friend, and we sell to clients. From there, they take it up after allocation to manage infrastructures and facilities in the estate. Presently, they have started with Treasure Island Estate, Mowe of Fada. That estate is the biggest estate in the whole of Ogun State. We have built 973 units of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom bungalows. We have about 400 residents presently there, and is the one managing that company. We also have Bluestone Treasure Estate, very organized estate at Mowe town there. So if you have any clients and there's a need, you can always reach out to them. They have their own company, they have their own staff, they are doing well. They have to manage all the infrastructures, and this estate too is coming up too. They are also to manage all the estate. Such a very big organization. Thank you very much, Mr. Ilawa. I want to thank all the consultants in the house. I'm seeing Mr. Oduye, everybody. Thank you very much for standing. Mr. Benga, thank you, Mr. Yemi, Mr. Shola, everyone, Mr. Peter, VJ, every one of you, for doing your job. I don't have to be there to do some of this job. We can't do everything, but you guys, you've been able to stand in the gap for Agview Investment Limited. Now, why are we here? Treasure Hilltop Estates Command Alabado started 2 years ago. We launched this estate in March 2021. This estate was unveiled. I remember that was when we did, we came here, we did so much here that day. Then, and we, then there was even no bridge then. We built the bridge. We did so much there. Then we were using plank to cross to this side. I could remember we couldn't move our musical instrument to this side that very day, if you could remember. But Agview, because of determination, we were able to come in here. As I was coming in, I was sharing a vision with somebody that your vision that you have is not only for you, but for other people as well around. We opened this very estate. This estate has about 1,375 acres of land. That translates into about 7,000 plus plots of land, the entire estate. But as of today, we came in first, and today we have about 10 other estates here in this very place. But we are the biggest landlord here. We cover over almost about 300 acres of land as of today that we have here, and that is because of what? Determination. I'm going to explain the 4 Ds, which is our core value, which has been our guiding principle in the last 13 years. Agview Investment Limited started October 2010 with our first estate at Agbara Ibesa, 300 acres of land. There we have allocated over 1,000 plus subscribers, and they have their land there intact, because we promised them that 20 years time, come back and meet your land intact. And we keep, we have workers there, and we keep checking on their investments. Some of them have traveled out, they come in to see their land intact. Today we have 22 estates, coupled with 2 in Turkey, outside Nigeria, and more still coming. So 2 years ago we started this project, and with some of those that we started with, I could remember, bought a plot of land here for 5 million naira. I remember the Firo, the Mr. Delacroix line, some that, the very first set. After the launching for 6 million naira. This same land is currently selling today for 15 million naira. Within 2 years, that's what? 200% increment, right? Growth. No bank can give you that. Madam Bola, she's a financial consultant. You can consult her for any of your financial needs. If you put your money in bank, you can't get such return. But properties will keep appreciating in value. I remember one man came to the office. I will never forget that experience. He wanted to buy half plot at Ige Estate. Then Ige, a plot of land was going for 16 million naira at Ige then. He wanted to buy for 8 million. And somebody introduced him here. He bought 1 acre here, 6 plots for 30 million naira. 30 million naira. The same 6 plots today, the value is how much? 90 million naira.
That's times 3.
Smart investor. When it comes to property business, you must be smart. And it's still appreciating value. It is even because we are still selling, because Agri is still selling. Immediately we stop selling and it moves to the third parties, just like Madam, you'll be calling from, you'll be hearing 40 million, 35 million naira. Because that's the growing rate around. And because this estate is going to be well equipped, modern, estate with infrastructures and good facilities, which we are coming up with. We are focused and we are ready to develop the estate. And that's why you have the frontal side there, we have allocated, as of today, physically allocated to clients, over 1,000 plots here from Hackview alone to subscribers. We do that every Saturday consistently in the last 2 years. Aside from those who decided that it must be that front, and presently they are moving out laterite. They've been moving out laterite in the last 2 years. But allocation is what? Instant. And that's why you could see construction activities going on everywhere. Now, why are we here today? 2018, we conceived an idea called Home Ownership Scheme. Agview Home Ownership Scheme. Prior to that, we were only selling land. We were just land speculators, just buying of land and selling. We now decided to do what? Build. We decided to what? Develop. 2018, we started a project at Mowe Ofala. I could remember a unit of 2-bedroom then, the carcass was going for 2.5 million naira, while the completed was selling for 4 million naira with 3 years payment tenure, 36 months, interest free. You can't get that anywhere.
Exactly.
Then the 3-bed then was going for 7.5 million naira, while the carcass was going for 6 million naira then, 2018. And that is why today we have been able to build 970 there, based on the vision of providing affordable homes for all. If you check our mission and vision statement, is to what? Providing what? Affordable. I told somebody today that 2 things stands Agview out. One is what? Security of your investment. The second one is what? Affordability. You can take that to the bank and you surely come back good. 4 million naira for a 2-bedroom. Now we have residents that have paid for 3 years and they have their allocations. Currently they are living in the estate. And we are still building there. The same estate has produced the phase 1 extension, which today we are selling for 6.5 million naira for a 2-bedroom bungalow. That project is the most affordable project in Nigeria today. I have taken time to check most affordable project in Nigeria. That 2-bedroom bungalow, 2 years interest-free payment plan. Despite the economic challenges, the inflation, so many things, the economic downturn in the country. I could remember when we started, dollar then was 360. Madam Bola, today dollar is about 700 and something, and that is double inflation. That shows that your money has been devalued by 50%. Any money you had 3 years ago, if you had 1,000, today is 500 naira. So what you could get then, a bag of cement then, I could remember we were buying for 2002, 2005, around that range. Today is 5,000. So you can see the inflation. So, but actually we are still building houses whereby you can pay for 2 years, interest-free, 2-bedroom bungalow available. The 3-bedroom bungalow is selling for 9.5 million naira. So we have succeeded in that estate. We now decided to bring same product in this very estate. The phase 1 of this project is actually a 50 units of the 3-bedroom bungalows. What you are seeing, you can look at the building very well. When we started this project, we were selling for 25 million naira. But because of that scheme comes with what? Affordability. So we must make it to be what? Affordable for everybody. And that was why we said, okay, let's do promo for everybody. 20 million naira, pay for 1 year, 12 months, interest free. You can spread it as convenient. You pay the money as convenient. You don't need to ask you how to pay it. You spread it as convenient. For this, the phase 1 here, we are building 50 units. And these 50 units will be ready in the next 3 months. Everything you are seeing here started just about a month ago. And it's continuous. We are continuing this project. We have more land. We are building about 500. Now, to say that Agview stands out among the rest, there are about 10 estates here. You can only get to Agview Estate and see construction activities every day. Let's clap for Agview. Agview. As of today, we have about 3 residents in the frontal side there. That's residents that bought either a house or land built, and they are all living there, and that is it. The area of determination. Before this transaction was sealed, it was a tough one. Baba Basidon really showed us. He showed us the act of business. I remember he said one day that then you to new. So it's business. Let's do business. We are both from Abeokuta. It doesn't mean anything. Let's put that one aside. We are both Shegun. You are Olusegun, I'm Shegun. Let's leave that one. Let's put it aside. Let's talk business. Yes, life. So, but determination, we have determined, we really pushed, and then we got it. He came himself to allocate the land. I remember November 23rd, 2020. He came to this site to show us the site and said, okay, I'm handing over this estate to you. Talk about development. We are conscious of the fact that if you develop any product, any estate, 2 things will surely happen. It will bring development into the estate, and it will bring appreciation in value. Clients that have bought land, they want value for their money. Not you just abandoning the place and turning it to bush, and the price will just be static. But when the place is properly developed, Agview too can call, you can name price. While residents do what? Will be happy. And again, residents or clients that are bought, they will be able to move in confidently to build, to come in to live in, and also have that value for their investment, which is very important. You talk about the 3rd D, you talk about documentation. This estate is covered. That's CFO. I remember the first CFO on this land was for agriculture, then. But we have to do what is called change of use. Now it's for residential and commercial purposes. Then we talk about the 4th D, which is delivery. We talk about giving back to anything you have paid for. We see to it to the end. It has not been easy. Sometimes we go through so much, some challenges, facing some of these money-less, facing some of these governments, bureaucracies, but at the end of the day, anything you buy in our view, you surely be what? Delivered and allocated to you. It might be a bit delayed. but it will never be denied. I remember when COVID came and that project was just starting, we had so many challenges. In fact, at the point we shut down the treasure then for 2 months because we needed to re-strategize. But we ended up allocating to clients without asking them to add any money. The 3 years was for 3 years. That's why the fact that COVID came and disrupted the whole activities. 3 years was 3 years. They paid, they got the allocation. The only one that we have written to them now is about documentations and developmental fees. And ab initio, it was written in their document that it is subject to review based on government policies, because governments, they are the custodian of your documents. Every document that is going to be processed, because you'll be getting about 6 documents for this building, for example, or for a plot of land. 4 or 3 out of the documents are coming from government, which are vital documents. All the 6 documents, they are very important. They are tenable. You can show it in any court of law. You can show that the receipt of payment alone is tenable. You can use it anywhere. I bought a plot of land. This is the receipt you gave me. You gave me this receipt. A deed of contract for sale, that okay, the transaction is ongoing. There's a deed that will be signed. It's called deed of contract for sale. It's also tenable. It spells out all the terms and conditions. All the information will be clearly written. You have to pay for 2 years, interest free. If you want your money back, there's money back guaranteed. And that has actually helped Agview very well. Ability to pay back when clients are interested in getting back their monies. We know this is Nigeria. There are challenges sometimes. The world is even full of up and down. You know, you see a client coming today, tomorrow will tell you that, come on, and Agview, give back without any issue. You talk about the letter of allocation, showing where your land is, where your house is. A letter of allocation will be given to you. It's also a document. Letter of allocation is very, very important. I remember for somebody like me that my dad owns a unit in Festac. We are all given letter of allocation because you have about 16 flats in one block. So it shows your flat 3, So it's very important. Then you have a deed. You have the survey plan. The survey plan shows your plot size. All these houses you see, some you see on 300 square meters, some on 305, some on 400. Maybe the land falls, maybe the house is on a corner piece. A corner piece. A corner piece is a plot of land that enjoys 2 roads. It's quite different from just the normal plot. So, but the survey plan will clearly spell out the size of the land. It will show the coordinates where the land falls. And every land is in Nigeria is well coordinated. Lagos State government, they have their coordinates, they have their survey plan, they have everything, they have their their perimeter survey that shows everywhere. Like Lagos State is about 3,000 plus square kilometers. The total land size in Lagos. While Ogun is about 16,000 plus square kilometers. Yeah, the total land size. And the coordinates, show the coordinates. Then you have a deed of assignment. A deed of assignment will show that a plot of land has been duly assigned to you. All the rights and privileges that was formerly bestowed on Agview, that Agview is now surrendering our rights to you. So you have your deed of assignment. Clearly shows your plot size, your plot number, your house number, your every information. All the information will be detailed there. Then we have the estate covenant to show that these are the do's and don'ts in the estate, because it's very important. There must be rule, there must be law for coordination, proper coordination. I have seen a situation in one of our estates that somebody brought big dogs, Rottweiler, And one of the dog just went berserk one day and just started, you know, they were just calling us that Aja ti gbẹ́ni kọ̀dá ni Aja kẹ̀ níbo. We just quickly called him that you have your deed of estate covenant. Even if you have your dog or your pet, you have to keep your pet in your compound. And we told him to what? Take the man to the hospital. And we must every expenses, or else the company will what? Take him up. And that was how we resolved that. We'll be doing all the drainages. That's true. Electrification. Already, this estate has electricity already. All we just need to do is to transfer in here and put in the transformer there. Water supply, central borehole system will be available. CCTV cameras will be everywhere. We have the recreation center. In fact, this estate is properly planned. This very place you are, this place has got an approved layout where you have the shopping. In fact, the city center for this estate is around there, where you have recreation centers, you have hospitals, you have public places where you can go and enjoy yourself, and you know. So you don't have any. All what you need to do is to go there, enjoy yourself, and back to your house. So there are restrictions. So we are providing that, and also we are making sure that life in these estates, everything goes on well. There shouldn't be any issue. There shouldn't be breakdown of laws and order. And that's why, in our view, we form an alliance with all the residents. 2 weeks ago, we went to the site there. We had meeting. We've been having meetings with them, keeping in touch, in contact with all the residents, making sure that they are good and fine.
Go and try to kill all the person.
We are with him. He said he would try to do something. He wants to see your guy. How many? 10.
Go and see. Just pack everything.
He's not going to give them all the time. He's calling me.
Just the same match.
For some time now, I've lost the idea of buying water.
This is exactly what we are selling. The 20 million naira we are doing, selling. So this is one of the estate, one of the houses in the estate, and this is available for all. So we are opening this, we are dedicating this, we are giving this to the world. So we are using this as a point of contact for everyone out there that is here to be a landlord. With this, you can what? Be a landlord. The opportunity is there for you to what? Be a landlord. Thank you. We are dedicating this very house in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. This place will produce more. Everybody that gets here, they will show you back. God will provide for them. In the name of Jesus. This estate, people will not buy here. As we are coming, we will be having more and more. And the consultant will sell. Every consultant says you have more money. You sell. You have to have this here together. As we continue to grow higher. It is well. We are taking this in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Praise the Lord.